Previously, we discussed about four types of problems in time and work. Now, we have discussed the fifth type of the time and work. That is here. These are all completed. No. Let's see the fifth type of the questions in time and work is no X, Y, and Z can do a piece of work in 20, 30, and 60 days respectively. X starts the work after 5 days. First, the X can start the work, and after 5 days, Y join, and after 6 days from the beginning, Z also join the whole work. Join. The whole work is completed in how many days? Here we understand the question is that the work can be started by X. Then after 5 days, 5 days only the X work. Then after 5 days, Y will join. Then after 6 days from the beginning, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After 6 days, Z also will join. Therefore, then later all can work together. And so on, they completed the work. So, here we see observe that in previously they said before from the starting all can start the work and then leaving either from the start or end of them. Now this question is starting one person. From finally the end, all the persons will come. So now let's do how to solve this type of questions. Now here, whatever the question is the time of work, our first step is to find the total work. Total work means LCM. So LCM of 20, 30 and 60 is equal to 60. Later we find the individual work for one day for each person, that is 60 by 20, X equal to 3, Y equal to 2, Z equal to 1 unit per day. Now here we observe that how many days Y can work we don't know. How many days Z can work we don't know. But how many days Y cannot work we know. And how many days Z cannot work we know. So we can add these 5 days of Y and we can add these 6 days of Z. Then the entire work will be completed by all the three members, all the three persons. So we have added these 5 days. Y can work per day equal to 2 units, then 5 days equal to 10 units, and then Z can not work in 6 days, then per day Z can work in 1 unit, then 6 days equal to 6 units. Therefore, total work is 60 plus 10 plus 6 equal to 76 is the total work for all the three persons X, Y, and Z. Then number of days equal to 76 by 1 day the total persons can do 3 plus 2 plus 1 equal to 6. Therefore 76 by 6 equal 12, 4 by 6 that equal 12, 2 by 3. This is 3 plus 2 plus 1, 2, 6. The combined total work is 6 units per day. This is how we can solve this type of question. Now once again we explain. First they given individual works of 3 persons and then X with one person can start the work and later another person join and another two persons will join. Then we can find how many days the whole work is completed. From these, we have to find the first step is total work and then the individual 1 day work per day. How many units can do for 1 day, and later we have to see that we don't know how many days persons can do work, but we know how many days They can't do the work. So that we can do, so they can't do, we can add these days of work to the total work. Then we can get the one value. So that value can be divided. One day the 3 persons can do the work in 6 units. Therefore, we can divide that 6. We can get the result is 12 by 3 days. This is about the fifth problem. Another type of the problem in time and work. This is I hope you understand this. Now let's see the another type. Here we see XYZ can do a piece of work in 25, 15, and 17 days respectively. X started the work after 3 days, Y joined, and Z joined 4 days before the completion of work. How many days the whole work is completed? Here we see, let's understand the question first, then we can move to the answer. What the question says that X can start the work. Then after 3 days, Y can join. And so on. And the last end of the 4 days, Z can join. XYZ, XYZ, XYZ. Last 4 days, the Z can join. So from we can observe that here from end from starting to end X can work, but Y can Y we don't know how many days Y work, but we know how many days Y cannot work. That is 3 days, and we know how many days the Z can work. Therefore 4 days. So now let's start the process. First one, what can we do? Find the total work. Total work is nothing but the LCM of the given dates 25, 15, 75. Then the LCM is 75. Then we can find the individual person's 1 day work. X can do 23 units of work per day, and Y can do 5 units of work per day, and Z can do 1 unit of work per day. Then here we can see we can add these 3 units, then XY can involve entire work. Therefore, we can add X per day 3 units, then 3 days equal to 15 units. And Z can do the work in last 4 days. Here, when we remove this Z, the entire work can be completed by X and Y only. Therefore, we can remove the Z work from the total work. Z can do 1 unit per day. Therefore, 4 days, therefore 4 units. So therefore, we can minus these 4 units from the total work. Therefore, we can get 75 plus 15 equal to 90. 90 minus 4 equal to 86. Therefore, total 86 units can do the work only by X and Y only. Therefore, X and Y. X can do work per day 3 units, and Y can do per day 5 units. Therefore, XY can do work per day 3 plus 5, 8 units. Therefore, total work 86. 86 by 8 equal to 10, 6 by 8, that equal to 10, 3 by 4 days. So this is about how we can solve this type of problem. Now let's hope you understand. This is about the different types of problems in time and work. Now let's see another problem. Here, the problem is XYZ can do a piece of work in 40, 30, 90 days respectively. X started work 3 days before completion of work, Y joined, and Z joined 6 days before completion of work. How many days the work is completed? Here, we can understand the question first, then we can move to the solution. What here they said, X can start work. Continue. And Z joined 6 days before the work. XZ, XZ, XZ. And Y joined before 3 days completion of work. Then XYZ, YZ, YZ. From this, we observe that we know how many days the Y can work. 3 days. We know how many days the Z can work. 6 days. Therefore, now let's start the solution. Can work, we know. So, therefore, find the total work, LCM of 40, 30, 90, then equal to 360. Then you need to do X can do 1 day 9 units of work, and Y can do 12 units of work per day, and Z can do 4 units of work per day. Therefore, we can remove this Y and remove this Z. The entire work can be done by X only. So we can remove this Y. Y can do 3 units per day. Then 1 day Y can do 12 units. Then 3 days, that's 6 units. And Z 6 days can work. 1 day Z can do 4 units. Then 6 days equal to 4 into 6, 24. Therefore, we can do this. 360 minus 36 plus 24 equal to 60. Then 360 minus 360 equal to 300. These entire 300 units can only done by the X only. Therefore, X can do, X 1 day can do 9 units. Then 300 units can do in how many days? Then 300 by 9 equal to 33 by 9. That is equal to 33, 1 by 3 days. This is how. Suppose if one person start and end of the joining, we can remove. Start of the end of the completion, we can remove. Starting the join, we can add that remaining days, we can do. This is about how we can solve this type of problems in time and work. Hope you understand these problems. Thanks for coming and joining. Now, this is about time and work. This is about, we will discuss total six types of work. Oh, time and work problems. Six types of questions in time and work. Now, tomorrow we will discuss about and remaining types of questions. Thanks for coming and joining. Please share this video whoever preparing for the competitive exam.